I almost
What's
broke it,
break
but then I
feeling?
didn't. Are we live? Did I break it more?
I don't know.
I
Are
think
we?
we're live. I think.
I don't see anything on Twitch yet.
Actually,
I
I'm
don't either.
not 100% sure if we are.
It doesn't look like anything is happening right now.
Oof.
No.
I almost
Oh,
broke
there we
it,
go.
but then I
It
didn't.
is.
Oh,
It
and
is?
then I just got all that audio
Yeah.
back.
Oh, there we go. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi.
now
Hello.
I got a bone to pick with you, man.
Okay, why?
So I feel like I try to like be right in the middle of my webcam,
Mm-hmm.
and then I look at myself, and I feel like it's not that way with the Twitch.
It's not that way with the Twitch. Okay, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Here, let me move things around.
I have
and
the
I'll
magic.
stand further back.
I have the magic
I
here
see.
to where I
Yeah, I have to adjust mine down.
can crop.
Okay, sorry everybody, we're getting configured.
Okay, I
We're-
can
yeah.
crop a thing or two.
Get to see the behind the scenes
Mhm.
look.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
We got to get all beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now.
Looks
Including being
fabulous. All right,
Did it
now that we've
change?
gotten that,
Okay. I think it
now that
changed.
we've gotten that out of the way, I'm
Okay.
ready to begin.
Nice, we're ready to begin. All right, cool. I hope everyone is having a great day. We took a week off because I started teaching again in person last week, and gestures vaguely at world conditions. It's very tiring.
Yeah.
So I had a nice rest, and I'm back, and I'm a little hyper, so that's nice, but also a
Yay.
little tired. You know that feeling when you're tired but you have energy?
You're like a toddler who ate too much sugar.
We're like a skeleton zooming out of your body.
Ooh.
Both
It's like
of
that
those
picture
are.
with the skeleton in the rocking chair.
That's
Like
exactly what it yeah.
that's one of my favorites.
That is how I feel right now. But I'm here and we're gonna do this. Okay. Hi, welcome to Games with Friends, Twitch's only D&D show with. I forgot to write a blurb this time. That's a repeat of last time. Twitch's only D&D show where the DM forgets to write
Where
blurbs.
Val forgets to write blurbs.
Where we don't have an intro.
Today on stream, we'll have some music by Autumn Orange, who's very kindly allowed us to use their music for streams. I frequently forget to press the play button until about 20 minutes into game, so someone yell at me, because I will. You can follow them at twitter.com/sonicvaughn, VAUGHN. Their music is really chill. I've actually been playing it a lot while I work, and it's so nice.
Good. It's
So-
good for just like
Yeah, it's
when
like...
you're stressed at work and you need to chill out
Mhm.
and then get shit done. Perfect.
I'm not sure what genre that is. Chill step?
Chill
Lo-fi?
hop.
I
Lo-
think it's like
Lo-fi, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to like taking a like an adjective and adding step at the end of it for music because I don't know music very well. But yeah, nice
go.
lo-fi music. It's very nice. So thank you for letting us use that. Today's sponsor is
Drawing our names.
Crab Rangoons.
Rappers.
Bite
Oh,
into
what?
bite into
Yeah.
a taste of
Why you
crab.
gotta do that? Like, oh, hey, I just have this amazingly delicious snack
You know-
over here. None of the rest of you do.
Here's the
Well,
thing.
what inspirational words does the Crab Rangoon have for us?
What's your fortune say?
Live your best
Yeah,
life.
Live your best life.
Best
Oh, that
life.
crab
Fortune
didn't.
cookie.
love it.
Okay. I actually do have a fortune cookie. I never opened them for some reason.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Okay.
That's like the best part.
That is the
I
best
know.
part.
I don't even like the cookie. I just read the fortune.
See, I like
I
the
like the cookie.
I like the
I like
cookie,
the-
but the
I
fortune
like the
scare me.
cookie.
Okay, so how about another fortune? Secondfortune.com. That's the wrong side. A window of opportunity won't open itself. So perhaps this could be
Oh.
a D&D player's fortune for tonight. So keep that in mind as we play. Okay. If you've been enjoying our show, please make sure to follow us on Twitch and Twitter and on YouTube. Those follows help more people know about our wonderful and goofy show. Thank you. Also, check out some art that I posted that Kayla did, which is really nice, on our Twitter.
It's amazing.
It's very good. We've been
Kayla's
blessed
got
with
the
art.
best art.
Okay, so last time on the Destination Isle, the party finally ventured into the Tomb of Oru. After searching around, they found many journal remnants left by a now deceased Oru describing just why he had sealed himself in this tomb before death. After looking around, the party found some very, very old wine, which I believe Nos tried, and Kazri
Did not die.
Nos wasn't even phased by it, it seems like. And Kazri stowed away for later in a, was it a flask, I believe?
Yes.
Okay.
Little skin. Mm-hmm. Skin of wine.
It'll be, I'm sure it will come into handy.
Exactly.
Kazri, scanning around, also found a bag that had some interesting properties in that
Oh yeah, I forgot about the bag.
the bag sort of like to eat
My
things.
baby.
Your baby, who I believe is unnamed.
He is
A
unnamed.
bag of devouring.
She. This
She,
is a
yeah.
true genderless being. Tiny
True.
monster.
Tiny monster. Okay. The party, after scanning through the tomb, found an undead Oru in a state of suspended animation. His arm was partially made of obsidian, seeming to emerge from a black band around his wrist. Oru did seem peaceful until he awoke at a touch to attack the party. As he did, a mechanical sentry nearby whirred to life, rising to attack the party with its former master. After an interesting battle filled with many tricks and creative plays, the party managed to subdue Oru and cut the band from his wrist. The pendant that Oru wore was seemingly tied to the sentry, and some quick thinking from Nos and his breath attack managed to crack this and disable the sentry for a time. Until just as the party was leaving with a Kazri, by the way, picking up a lute that she found, a very, very nice old lute, the sentry whirred back to life, bringing its drill and its swinging morning star into play as it chased the party from the tomb. A quick spell from Aver landed some snares that lifted the sentry into the air, giving the party just enough time to scramble up the rope. Right before Kazri threw a ball of explosives into the formerly occupied eye slot of the sentry, exploding it.
Million in one shot.
Million and one, bringing
Just like
down
Zelda.
some walls around it as well. The party emerged from the tomb, and Kazri and Nos together talked the guard into hopefully leaving and telling no one what happened. On their way back up, they ran into Tulsi, the clerk who operates the front desk of the hotel. And she said that she had to call the guards just because of explosions in the bottom of your hotel tend to be bad. So, yeah, it's good policy.
Fire hazard at the very
Fire
least.
hazard,
Right.
yeah, perhaps structural damage. The party hid from the guards amongst the shelves of the B2 floor and then ran upstairs. As they went to the lobby, they noticed that all the guards that were normally there were gone, and a familiar-looking songbird operative was playing slots innocently. On the way back up to the hotel, the party spoke with the elevator attendant, who freaked out when Nos showed him Renee, his little rat. Once they got back up to the Topaz's suite, the party began to discuss ways to possibly destroy this artifact, this edge mirror band that they found. And just as everyone was winding down around 2 a.m. on a Monday morning, they heard a knock at the door. And that is where we will begin.
God, I forgot we left off on such a cliffhanger.
I know,
You
and then I
do.
decided to just feel terrible next week, so my bad.
Holy
You hear
cow.
a knock at the door.
I think Topaz looks at everybody else because I don't know
Just
if he wants
pretend
to answer the
here.
door.
It's right down.
You hear a familiar voice, that of Ceres, call out to you. It says, "Open the door, or I'm kicking it in."
Oh, jeez.
Troy
Topaz will
Troy looks at Topaz and says, "She'll do it. She'll do it."
Topaz
We've
runs to
seen
the
her do
door.
it before.
She'll open it, and she's like, "What? Isn't it late?"
Ceres
The
walks
lights are
right.
all on, and we're sitting there all together like a little party.
Ceres walks right past Topaz, walking inside, and she just points at the door and says, "Lock it."
She does it. She shuts it and locks it.
Ceres, so nice to see you. We were just having a little
Thank
social
you.
gathering, celebrating after Topaz's great show tonight, and so great of you to show up.
Kazuri, she doesn't believe you.
You can make a deception check to see.
Wow.
It's gonna have to be real high.
Let's see what it is. Oh no, the website's doing this thing where it's
Oh, no.
very slow.
You may have. Did you
How do we
disable hardware acceleration on Chrome? Because if you do that, it goes to crap.
I don't know, but I rolled a 15 and I have +9 to deception, so that's a 24.
Okay.
Ding.
All right.
All right. She looks at you and just says, "Sure. Sure. Sure." Did you happen to just hear a bit of a rumbly noise?
My stomach. Pretty hungry.
She looks at Kazri and says, "Well, I'm going to talk to someone useful now." And she turns to look at Topaz. Did you hear something rumbling? Also, hi, Troy. Why are you here? Troy just kind of gives a shrug. Party?
Oh gosh. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's loud enough that it could have been heard up here. Although I guess we did just come up, so she'll say, well, we were just down in the lobby, and there seemed to be something going on, but
Yes, that's what I heard. You were seen in the lobby coming upstairs. Right after that happened, so I have to ask you, what do you know about a certain explosion that may have caused problems with things?
she'll say, well, I know that everybody was quite in a tizzy about it. I thought I'd better get out of the way.
Make a deception check with advantage. That's a pretty good excuse.
Being very responsible.
That is... Well, I'll do it again just in case it's higher, but... Okay, yeah, that's a 26.
Okay.
Innocent. Super innocent.
She looks around at everyone and just says, I'll give you this chance to be honest with me, with the preface that I don't really give a shit about this place. I have my job that deals with the songbirds. However, explosions, potential terrorist attacks in the basement, not good for their business, not good for my paycheck, not good for quality of life in the hotel. So, yeah, do you, I believe you, but do you know anything at all?
I think she'll say, well, I have heard some of the staff say that something dangerous was going on down there and not to go down there, but that's about all I know.
Sure. I'm not intimately familiar with what's going on down there either, though I did just walk down there and see what appears to be a Ormurian ruin that has been caved in. She looks over at Tolkus and says, and who are you? Tolkus replies, I'm from Tolkas from Kisa.
He's our friend. We met him in Kisa, and he was coming for the weekend because we were gonna all go to Topaz's amazing show, and we did, and he'd never seen it before, so here he is, and he's our friend.
I'd also asked him to bring some extra hot sauce with him.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, you're the hot sauce guy?
Friend of
He transported the hot sauce from the hot sauce guy.
Ike.
I have a question for you in a minute then. She looks down at Nos and just says, would you happen to know anything either, since you work here in a different capacity, but still, do you know anything that's going on with this?
He shakes his head and says, unfortunately, that is outside of my jurisdiction.
Okay then. May I take a seat?
Yeah,
course.
you want a drink?
No.
Yes, I'd be happy to pour you some wine if you'd like.
Actually, yes.
really
Yes,
good.
that would be good. It's
Topaz will pour her some wine.
it's been a long morning.
Get me some.
She takes 2 cups and passes one to Aver and sits down and just says, well, I'm primarily interested in whether or not the Songbirds were involved with this, because that is of my direct interest. If it were, she looks over at Troy, friends had knowledge of this, then that is a different thing. But you all, do you know anything about Songbird activity in this casino?
Well, we did go to a pretty sweet place the other day called, what was that amusement park called?
The
Rolling
Awesome
coin,
Explosy
maybe?
Land.
rolling coin.
Yeah.
I
We went
think.
to the Rolling Coin the other day, and we heard later that is total Songbird place. And I saw one of the guys we saw there in the lobby just a little while ago. So I would not be surprised if they were the ones responsible.
Well,
I didn't hear anything that was just said because I was looking at my son.
sorry. I liked his little... Sari says, yeah, I'm aware of that place. As much as I am loath to go walk through there, it's a little awkward considering I believe the Songbirds know who I am too at this point. I must say the Sausage Queen makes a mean, what do they call it? Corn sausage? Dragon in a blanket? Something like that.
Yes, we tried
Dragon
all of
in a
them.
blanket?
We tried all of the different varietals,
All
and
of them.
they were all delicious.
Impressive.
But you know what? I bet that guy is still down in the lobby if you want to go with me and we can check. I'll point him out. I know exactly who he is. I wouldn't ever mistake a face.
She thinks for a second. I'll be okay on that one. I have some known...
Right.
I know some faces, so... Come
Well,
with
then
me.
you should have seen him then. You must have.
Well... Yeah, I didn't, so... I'm gonna go look now.
Okay, well, I shrug my
Contact
shoulders,
me.
look around at the group like,
Contact me if you find anything. Please, she looks at Casually. Please don't get involved. She looks at Troy. I need so many drinks tomorrow. And she just walks out, waving. Libro puts a speech bubble above their head that just says, "Bye."
Bye, bitch.
I think as she walks out, I think Topaz
Drinks
definitely kind of looks over at Troy to see how uncomfortable he's looking right now.
Oh, he looks hella uncomfy.
Yeah.
He even says
okay
it.
now,
He looks
friend?
at Topaz and Aver and then just says, "That was very uncomfortable."
Can imagine.
Topaz says, can't imagine it's easy lying to your friend. So if you feel that that's going to be difficult for you in the future, then perhaps you ought to leave before we discuss anything else that might come up.
Troy.
I certainly don't want to put you in a difficult position if you don't want to be there.
Troy thinks for a second, and then he smiles and looks back at Topaz and says, In truth, it is awkward lying to my best friend, although it's also a little refreshing.
Dang.
Is that bad? Should I feel bad about that?
Troy.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Mm,
Well, Troy, I think she's just trying to do her job, and her job is to know about Songbird stuff. So I
Yeah.
feel like we should help her because this is obviously Songbird stuff, you know? Just gotta help her out.
I have no opposition to helping her. I just don't want her to know about what we just did.
Well, that's what I'm saying is if we help her arrive to the Songbirds being responsible conclusion, that just gets us off the hook. But I do think that we should go back to the original problem in that now we have a billion enemies everywhere, both in the hotel and out. And I kind of feel like we should just go visit Ike for a couple days or something and figure things out. It's Monday.
I
You
don't
don't have to
know
work.
I don't know if visiting Ike is going to be the solution to all our problems. The Songbirds have seen us in Kiza. I think we need to go
that's true.
somewhere else entirely if we want to lay low, like you're suggesting.
What other options do we have? I know we talked about places inside the city, but I think there are too many spies. People that recognize us.
DM, what else is within like a day or so of here?
Within a day's travel.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Is there anything?
need to find my map.
Ye old map.
Where's the map?
Ye old mappy.
Oh,
There's one on
Braga-
screen.
wait. What about Brago?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember the name of. So I guess it's Brago then.
I'm like looking real
Can-
close.
Can we
with
get
the
an
other...
Can we get an F in chat for small JPEGs? Okay, yeah, it's
Oh
Brago.
no!
Womp
Ooh,
womp.
tiny JPEG.
F.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Brago looks like it's pretty close. It's
Um,
like closer than Kiza even.
Yeah, Troy does suggest, he's like, there's Brago, but I've never been there, and it's got a reputation of some criminal activity.
Fun.
For you,
Criminals? Come on.
perhaps,
okay, no, this is great. But is it a Songbird City?
it has that reputation, but I don't really know very well enough.
That's not
And,
very good, Troy. Bad suggestion. What else we got?
Well, I mean, you seem to like crime. I don't know about the rest of us, though. And
I'm fine with crime. I'm
back
not
to
super
the,
fine with going out of the frying pan and into the fire, you know?
back to the former point, though. I would absolutely love to help Ceres with the Songbird situation. I am just a little afraid to be associated with creating explosions in the bottom of a world famous hotel in a town that's maybe a little fascisty. So perhaps not my thing. So anyways, places we can go. Well, there is Kiza, and Kiza is not perhaps the best place, considering we've been sitting there. Brago sounds appealing only to Kazri, and he
No,
looks
not
over at
Kazri.
Libro, possibly Libro.
Not Kazri. No. No, I don't want to go to Songbird
Okay.
Town. Okay, here's another thought.
Mhm.
What if we just took out the guy in charge? You know? Like, just take care of the problem.
Does anyone know who that
In
is?
charge of what? In charge of
I don't-
Songbirds?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
would that solve anything below him?
Well, I
Or
don't
would
know.
they
I
just
mean,
do
what
they
if we
won't just
became the
promote
crime lord of
someone
the
else?
city? We could write our own contracts for sweet whatever we wanted. We could just be the crime lords of the town or be
And
the
then-
good guys of the town.
The hotel will be after you once you're the head of the crime syndicate.
Well, I'm not the
I
one
would
trying to
rather
cause
not be
trouble.
associated with crime.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do because this seems to be kind of a mark on our heads pretty badly. And just going off to another songbird town doesn't seem like a very good solution to that.
Troy mentions Nos and Topaz. Earlier, you were mentioning that perhaps renting a place or hiding out in one of the red light districts. I don't really know what that means. But that was an option you had mentioned, about an hour ago, which was actually 2 weeks ago.
Yes, I'm not
Breaking the
opposed to
fourth wall.
that. I don't know if that's going to be far enough away. Is it going to be safer or not? I mean, I suppose we won't know until we try, but I'd rather not get murdered in my sleep.
We could go camping, or in your case, glamping, because I'm not gonna make you sleep on the ground, Topaz.
Togus looks over and says, "What's glamping?"
It's super fancy, like you get a bed and stuff. It's super nice. You'd love it. I think we should just do that. Go in the woods,
Camping for
far
rich-
away from everyone. Perfect. Or the other option is we just invite Ceres back here and just tell her everything and see what she wants to do with us.
I don't want to know what she wants to do with us.
I think we could take her. All 6 of us, I think we could.
I don't want to do that
I
either.
would rather not.
Troy says,
Gotta be solution oriented here, people.
I would also rather not do that, and, could we all take her? He stares at Kazri.
Really? She's that bad? Or that good?
You don't know the half of it.
Well, not with that attitude, I don't.
I would rather stay alive.
Yes, I don't want to take my chances. All right. Well, are there like any? I guess there's like some foresty-ish areas, huh? Nearby.
As the DM, yes, there are some forested areas nearby. There's a almost like a large grove of palm trees to the east, and to the west
Oh, yeah,
there's
I see
a it's like a deciduous forest.
Oh, or we could take a cruise or something and be out on the water instead of in town.
Troy says, "Well, I have seen some cruise ships. Nos,
But if we're followed.
is that something you think you might be able to get tickets for us, or maybe that's a bad idea? I'm not sure."
If we're followed by the songbirds, we will have less places to run.
That is true. You're muted, Aaron. There you go.
They also have fewer places to run, so we can totally take them. I feel confident. We just beat up a giant ancient robot monster and a possessed undead orc. Like, I'm flying high here, people, on our successes. I really feel like we should fight back.
It sounds like there are pros and cons to pretty much any option.
That's right.
I hate to say it, but she has a point.
We're kind of awesome.
As far as the cruise ship, or
As far as whether or not we could take them.
Ah.
I mean, we did beat up a giant robot.
And an undead orc.
And that, yes.
so what are you suggesting? That we take them on head on, or
Well, I think we
do
could be a
what we
little...
want?
It could be a little sneakier than that. I think that maybe some kidnappings are in order.
Are you
Let's
going to be
see.
doing that?
Sure. That sounds like a perfect idea. I would love to do that.
Okay.
And we could totally take a cruise, and if anybody does follow us, then we could totally kidnap them. Win-win situation.
Togus looks down at Nos and says, "Yeah, I don't like it when she makes plans."
I question your methods sometimes.
Have I ever steered you wrong?
I,
Yes. You made
Yes.
my cape smell
Yes,
like
you have.
cinnamon rolls.
But it smells so good.
but it's kind of counterintuitive to, stealth. which is why the cape was procured in the
I
first
don't
place.
know. Some monsters can't smell anything, so I think it's probably pretty safe. Anyway, that's my idea. Kidnap people. But bad guys, like bad guy people.
Troy says, does anyone even know who leads the Songbirds? Do you have any inkling of like people who would be useful to kidnap? Why am I even suggesting this to you? Who would you pick?
There's an awful, awful man I would love to have a longer conversation with over at the Brownwater Tavern.
Oh dear
He
God.
seems to be
Yeah?
in charge of something. In
Do
fact,
tell.
he's the one that wanted the tablet. So if we could take him the fake tablet, maybe we can kidnap him then. Or
Oh,
just beat him
yeah.
up.
Didn't you say that you had to return to him with that tablet or he was going to kill you?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've promised a lot of things in the past.
Yes, that's...
They're gonna
Seems
kill me
like
if they find me
fortunate.
anyway, so it's kind of a lose-lose situation.
Well, shouldn't you just bring them something? Just give them the fake tablet?
I'm down with that.
It doesn't
I
really
could
matter
get
anymore now that the ruin is caved in, right? And she
Well-
looks at Tulkas.
Yeah, I wonder how fast that news is gonna travel.
Tulkas says, yeah, I mean, it's interesting for historical purposes, but if you want to pass off a copy of it, or I guess the real thing, it probably serves no purpose practical purpose.
We took the thing that was hiding in there out of there that was the dangerous item, right? So
Mhm.
Presumably, yes.
if they go in there,
I'm worried that they already know that it already happened, though. Which makes our tablet pretty worthless. And also makes us very obviously the target.
well, you could spin it that you went down there and blew something up to get the tablet for them.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And will they
Or I
believe
could tell
that?
them I have the artifact. They don't know what it looks like.
Oh, what are you going to give them?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have expected a bracelet would have been the artifact if you had asked me. Maybe they're expecting something big and impressive, or a gun, or a weapon, or something, you know?
I suppose it depends on how much they know about, what could be down there. If they also consulted an expert like Tulkas, maybe they are aware of the possibilities at least.
True.
I mean, yes, it's a bracelet, but it's no bracelet that I'm wearing right now. This is too modern for that.
Well,
All I'm saying is it's going to have to be convincing if you go that route. And I don't exactly know how we're going to do that.
we could
But what
just
if
go
they
to the
do?
Brownwater Tavern and see what happens. Wait, you can message anybody, right?
Yes? Do I?
What if we could get him
Hold
to
on.
meet us in a place where we can have a slight advantage?
Hold on, I gotta make sure I actually have the spell slots to do that.
I do have an awful lot of weapons hid around all over my apartment,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
we're
could just
good.
have them come and join us there.
Just
They
have
have
like
already broken into it.
just
so.
like knives hanging out in places.
Okay,
Yeah, like taped underneath the sink and stuff like that, you know?
here's the thing. Do they already know that I'm involved? Because if they don't, I don't want them to know that.
I don't know. You
I don't
have been seen
particularly
hanging
want-
out with us an awful lot, Topaz. So either you're a dumb friend or you're one accomplice.
Well, I'd rather go with the dumb friend if I had to choose, but
Well, I don't know anything about that.
why don't you just send a letter instead of...
Dear songbirds, I have a tablet for you. Come and meet me at my promenade. Love, Kazri.
Well, I wouldn't sign it love, but...
Libro, can you type that up for me?
That's performance.
Libro is clapping. And you can see text appear on their pages. Just
Right,
of what
print
you
that
just
out
said.
at the bottom. Can he print it? Did he try to
A speech
borrow the
bubble
book?
says, no, you could tear it out of me, but I'd prefer not.
Ugh. I prefer prefer not to, Libra. We'll give him a
Don't
little
like
pat on the head.
Existential horror of that.
That's right. That's right.
No, thank you.
A little
right.
picture appears with the book bleeding pages.
Ugh.
Damn. That's sad.
Oh my god, my
No,
cat is
we won't
snoring.
hurt you like that, Libro.
Well, I don't know. That's my idea. What else we got? They can also try and find out who that guy is. I don't know who might know. Oh, Ceres might know, actually. She probably knows exactly who that guy is and probably where he lives, so we could break into his house and hold a knife to his neck and tell him better fuck off. All of my ideas end in violence. All of them.
Yes, I'm
No.
ready to see that.
Maybe don't start them with violence. That's a good idea.
Okay, well, I was not the one that was all like, we should go in the basement and blow everything up. Even though I did indeed blow it up, but that was not the intention at the time.
So it seems like we have a couple of options. We can either take the songbirds head on, or try to, I suppose is a better way to word that. We can go into hiding somewhere, or we can just go on like normal and nothing happened. Any of
Nos,
those
you're the
three
sensible
options,
one. What do you think?
Not the first one.
I look very disappointed.
Topaz says, well, I don't hate the idea of giving them the tablet. I mean, you said you were going to, and if you don't, they will come and find you, so
It's not my fault it's useless now. I did fulfill my end of the bargain.
that's, yes, exactly. There's nothing you can do about that. So you might as well just do what you can and see if you can get any more information out of them, or at least hopefully get them off your back.
Does
Wouldn't
Well-
do for you to just be wandering around in town and get abducted by a songbird or something like that.
Troy, here's Nos. What did you say?
does the tablet look any different?
The tablet does not look any different. It still looks exactly the same.
Know
Tolkis,
which
does
one
that
is
book
which.
is that book a unique key? Like, does it only open that chamber, or could it possibly open others?
Yeah, presumably just the one, but you know, not seen many.
Oh, okay, yeah, but if I give him the real thing, like, is this just gonna happen everywhere we go?
Why don't we just modify the fake one slightly so it's not quite right?
I mean, maybe they wouldn't know if you modified it, but I don't think it would open anything else. I'm not really sure how it could be useful to the songbirds, unless they have, Murray and Scholar amongst their ranks, which didn't mean possible, but improbable.
Well, I think going in there and giving them the book and just walking back out again is not going to happen. I think that they will definitely be pissed at me for knowing that we already went and took whatever was coming out of that. So it is like walking into the lion's den. So I am willing to do it, but you guys better be outside ready to fight some jerks if I do that. I think they're going to be really mad, and I think they're already mad.
Yes, I don't
I
blame
could
them.
imagine.
I blame them. They're criminals, and they want to kill us. Cute us.
Libro, a text bubble appears above their head. This is, "Aren't you a criminal?"
Yeah, but like a good one, though, obviously.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you,
rich coming from a
though?
rogue.
Guess it depends on who you are. To you guys, friend.
Well, how about this? Why don't you... Perhaps you could sway Ceres into accompanying you on this.
I like that idea. She could kick all of their asses, but I don't know that she's really going to feel like going into a songbird hideout tonight without knowing the truth. She knows something's up.
Troy laughs and says, she'll go. She'll go.
I know,
feel
but
like
not without a
she
reason.
might-
She's mad at us right now.
I feel like she might jump at the opportunity to beat some people up, though.
That seems
true.
likely, yes.
But in order for her to go, she's gonna have to know about the plan to give back the tablet.
Well, here's the thing. Why don't you just tell her that they came to you with this thing, and you're just giving them this fake one that looks vaguely like what you remember from the party to get them off your back?
She seems a little smarter than she will get very mad at me, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try anything. I have some really great persuasion skills in case you guys haven't noticed.
I think she could be persuaded.
Troy, what do you think? Is this a good plan or a bad plan?
If I tell you the honest truth, will you hate me forever?
No.
I appreciate your skills. This is stupid as hell. But will I go along with it and assist? Sure. I mean, yeah, assuming everyone else goes. I'm not going with you by
no.
myself, but this is very dumb. Also, strangely, this is probably more fun than I've had in a long, long time. So, aside from, the danger of murder and evil town guards and songbirds.
Okay,
and,
look, this is literally my life
your
every
stupid
day.
plans.
So now you know why I'm so happy all the time. I get to just
I
do a
guess
bunch
so.
of fun stuff. Come on,
guess so.
Troy, live it up. Live your best life. Go to Crime
Anyways,
Town with me.
what do I think of your
Step away
plan?
at a time, Troy.
It is a plan. That is all.
Are we better off just telling Ceres the entire truth and just hoping she's on our side?
I don't think Ceres would be against us necessarily. She just wants to avoid conflict of interest and fulfill her contract, and I think she's just kind of frustrated to have her work vacation ruined a little bit with actual work.
I hear ya.
It's possible. I'm not sure. I don't think she would hold it against us too much as long as we don't interfere with some things. But it's entirely up to you all.
At this point, the DM has lied to us dearly, and we must make a choice for ourselves.
Make him
I
pay.
mean, but I gotta sometimes.
Because I feel like she would be mad.
Decision.
All right, well,
Who
here are our
knows?
options. We've talked about this so much. I'm ready to just make a decision. So, we got tell Ceres, go to the Brownwater Tavern, give back the tablet. When they get mad, kick their asses. Hopefully that clears our name. Or if not, we got a new set of bad guys to go after. Or option 2, camping. Or boating. Or option 3, flee the continent.
Hmm.
Flee the
I can't
city.
do the last option.
Okay, well, if we gotta come back here again next weekend and those guys are just hanging out in the lobby casually, I feel like...
Well, I mean, if you're
That's a
looking
problem.
to, cut the head off of the snake, as it were, for the songbirds, you're just going to walk into the Brownwater Inn and get them entirely off of your back. This supposedly gigantic organization that operates local crime and has for some time.
Oh, I think we're gonna make it way worse.
Yes, that's what I
But,
think too.
gets us closer to the next guy, right?
And puts
To-
us in more danger.
Topaz, may I have 4 drinks, please?
All at once.
All at once?
You thinks for a second. Yes.
Well, I guess the question is, if we go on living our lives, what's gonna happen to us?
I mean, die at a ripe old age of 85 and
You
nice.
think the songbirds are gonna let that happen?
I mean, I'm only here for, not too much longer unless something keeps me here.
Well, I live here, and
So I'm more worried about Topaz here, yes.
Well, that's the other thing is we don't even know what the timeline is on your contract.
Well, that's a whole other thing. But if we leave them alone, it might be that they will have a harder time coming to us than if we just waltz right into their house.
We can lay low until they force our hand. If they force their hand.
I suppose it just depends on what forcing their hand is going to mean.
Well, I think we should sleep on it, and let's see what tomorrow brings. I don't think there's any use for us to go run off into the night right now, right?
I suppose
Hopefully.
not. And we're all tired, so.
Are we having a slumber party here?
I suppose if you really feel the need, you can sleep on the couch.
Bad guys come. At least we're all together.
Troy kind of looks at Nos for a reaction on this.
Very blank stare.
Aver just looks like, why the hell did I come here?
All right, fine. Let's go back to our room and have sleep, and then let's talk tomorrow. We can have meet up again in the afternoon. I need to go to Lorna's anyway.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
Is everyone
We're gonna
going?
do that.
I'm making emergency maps because I have no idea what you guys are gonna do. So
Neither do we. What a coincidence.
Right.
so I'm panicking. I'm kidding. This is exciting. So, everyone's going to take a nice long rest. Where are people going for this specifically?
To take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
My room.
Topaz is going to her bed.
Okay. Is Kazri going where?
To Aver's room, where
Okay.
I've been crashing out.
So,
All right.
Okay.
So Tolkis bows and heads out, and he waves to everyone and says, I'll see you tomorrow. I guess if you need me on this expedition, wouldn't mind going back to Kiza soon. But if you need me, I'll be around.
Cool. All right. Well,
Okay.
we'll be in touch.
He waves and walks out. Troy looks at everyone and says, "Well, I guess I'll go back to my room then." He looks over at Libro, who flies onto his shoulder, and just says, "Send for me tomorrow if you need help with." He gestures at Kazri. Whatever hell you've come up with. So
Bunch of good ideas.
with that,
I think.
he walks out and then goes and he kind of like approaches Topaz nervously and offers her a kiss on the cheek before leaving.
aw.
She'll grab his butt as he's walking away.
He gasps at that. He's like, "Oh!"
I love this.
And you can see him blush beet red as he walks out, and you can see that Libro turns right around, and a text bubble appears above their head, and it just says, "I saw that," and then on the pages, a big smiley face with a tongue blowing a raspberry at Topaz.
Topaz winks
Cute
at him.
emoji.
And Troy walks out and is like, "Good night."
All right. Well,
Is
get a good night's sleep.
is Nos going down to his room?
Yes, and he is also going to make a call.
Okay. Who does Nos call?
Ghostbusters. Sorry.
I forgot her name. The stable woman.
I also forgot her name. One moment.
Stable
Help us,
woman.
chat. Does anyone remember her name?
Make up a name.
The person that lent us the thing.
Her name is Elle. E-L-L-E.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Another one.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Another one.
Another
Okay.
one.
She's probably from one of those areas that we talked about previously, right?
You would know that she's not wealthy and she lives in town and she does not live at the Golden Escape, so it's unlikely that she would live somewhere nice.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll call her.
So are you calling via intercom?
Um,
The like magical hotel intercom?
yeah.
Okay. It is rigged out to reach the stable master as well. And you hear a reply and says, Isla's Transit Service, how can I help you?
Elle, is that you?
Yeah, is that Nos?
Yes.
Oh, I have something for you soon.
Oh. Another pastry.
Yes, but better.
Oh, I see.
It's a surprise. Come see me next time you're around.
Of course. I did have a question for you, actually. Around your neighborhood, are there any houses for sale?
Oh, yeah, I live in the, the rusted side of the coin, it's not the nicest place, but, there's a couple of houses and, condos, apartments I've seen for sale, yeah, it's not the best place, though, you looking to get out of the hotel?
Yes.
Oh.
Something like that.
Absolutely, yeah, several, in fact. Depends on, size and whatnot for price, but there are several places for sale, yes. I did see that there was a nice one that popped up beside of the Pleasures, the local brothel, but don't know if
Ooh.
that's the best place for a restful night's sleep, but there's a fairly
Little
large
side
house
hustle
there.
Going.
I mean, it is if you get enough exercise.
No, something populated sounds much better for me. Well, I thank you, and I will come visit sometime soon. Hopefully with keys.
Yeah. If you want if you buy something soon and you want some some sweets for a nice welcoming party, housewarming party, that's the word. Let me know. I'd be happy to bring some, and I could probably talk my mom into cooking some nice stuff to bring too. And question, which is not related to anything we've ever talked about before, especially right now. How do you feel about custard?
How thick?
You hear her lips smack for a second. Medium?
How many
Perfect.
seeds?
Then I have a great surprise for you.
All right. Oh, I look forward to it. Say hello to your mom for me.
I will. Okay, have a good night.
You too.
Bye. Okay.
And then he'll sleep.
Okay, as you have returned home, you notice, after you get off of the intercom, that there is a letter that has been slid under your door. And as you open the door, get pushed to the side a little bit.
All right. He'll pick it up and rip it open.
Okay. It is a very, very fancy note, and you see that there is a ornate letter on the front of it, and I will tell you what that letter is in just a second. It is a ornate HB on it, and it says inside of the note,
Harry Bottom.
Oh my god.
wow. It says, Dearest Nos, we respectfully request that you arrange a private concert featuring Miss Topaz for Mr. Horace Blackwood and his wife, who will be visiting on Tuesday.
Okay.
Signed, Mr. Blackwood's assistant, Alyssa, Elissa. And that is all it says.
He'll tuck that into his bag. And make a mental note of it. And a physical from
Isn't
me.
that tomorrow?
It
No.
is Monday
Technically
morning
Monday
currently.
morning.
So when you go to sleep, you'll just wake up, more
On
Monday
Monday.
morning.
Later morning, later Monday.
Maybe. I guess.
More intense Monday. Why is my copy and paste not
Horace
working? There it goes.
Blackwell.
Horace Blackwood.
Blackwood.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody gets a long rest now. You get to recover all those cool spell slots that you wasted on, didn't waste, that you expended on trying to kill a centuries-old undead orc and his
Does that mean
maniacal
our
robot.
temp
I'm gonna use it for
HP
anything.
goes away?
That's like a good thing to use it for.
Yeah, absolutely. Your temporary HP does go away at this, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you all wake up and Aver, underneath your door, you can hear that a note has just been slid under there.
Is it morning time?
It is morning time, so you went to bed around 2:30 a.m. For a full long rest. It's about 10:30.
10:30. Okay. I'll go and grab the note and look at it.
Okay. It is a big, ornate-looking flyer with golden ink filigree all around it, and it says, "It's time for the golden harvest." The casino is throwing a special gambling event with Harvest Festival themed slot machines and games to celebrate the upcoming festival, which is called Gather Table, named by me, who is good at names.
Dude. Yeah.
So that is happening.
Is there a specific day, or is it like the week that's like it's starting
Yeah.
today?
It is starting today. The event is starting today, but the holiday is a Umbrian thing, so it goes with halcyon ventures. The people who would have been in Umbria or who would have been on this island long enough to know about it would know the day. I'm trying to figure out what day it is today on the calendar. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
I'm scrolling
But it's
through
like
my
a whole
notes.
week, and
It's-
Yeah. How long
Yeah,
does it
yeah.
go
So
for?
the event, the gambling event, lasts for a week.
But the actual festival is one day in that week, correct?
Yeah, the holiday is one day.
got it. Okay. And it's not today. It's
Correct.
someday in the future.
That I will tell you in a minute.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's somewhere out there.
Cool.
I need to write down my days better. Sorry.
Please
Okay.
stand by while DM gets his shit together.
I'll find it later. What are y'all doing now?
Do I have time to gamble a little bit?
Well, it depends. What was the plan for the morning? There's always time to gamble, I
Yeah.
assume.
Well, I'm still snoring, I'm assuming, on the floor.
Oh, Kazri. Oh, yeah.
I'll let you be.
Okay, so you're gonna go gamble?
Well, I don't know what we're doing yet, so
Well,
we
I
said
think
we
we're
were
watching our
definitely
asses is what we're
afternoon.
doing.
okay.
You have
Alright.
the intercom system where you can talk to other rooms.
Watch around you, try not to get kidnapped. That's like the whole point of today.
Okay. I think just to be safe, I'm not gonna go gamble by myself. I'd rather have a buddy there with me. So, you know what? It's been 8 hours. Fuck it. I'm gonna be like, hey, Cass3. Cass3, you awake?
Time is it? Time is it? Time is it?
It's 10:30.
Oh, it's so early. Okay,
You want to
all
make
right.
some money?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, where are you gonna go?
Downstairs.
Okay, yeah. Let me just get up, do a little bit of jump a couple times, go to the sink, wash my face, do a little calisthenics, stretch it out, put on a nice new shirt, and
Yeah,
I
I'll
am
get
ready to
ready.
gamble.
How long
Let's
did that
go.
take you
Alright.
is the question.
5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Felt like it
I
took
just
long.
imagine her like running around the room, like all cartoon like, with like 8 other Kazris like in various locations.
Exactly.
Like-
Doing stuff.
Like the landlady from Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh my god.
That's right.
She was the best
I
character in
haven't
that
seen
show.
that in a very long time.
That's so good.
That's right. So we're stretched and ready for the day, and
Yeah.
I am gonna be on ultra high alert today.
All right. Let's go.
Should we ask anybody else to come along?
Do you want to?
Nah, let's go.
Okay, so
Go like spy mission.
you're going down to the casino to gamble.
Yes.
Okay, so
And spy on things.
what are you going to play? Because there's lots of things.
What are some?
Well, what was the thing on the
examples?
flyer?
I thought I just heard an explosion outside.
What?
Oh.
I don't know.
Food?
I live in a weird place. There's always something
Fireworks.
blowing up and getting shot around here. Like, it's lots of
America.
America.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
were launching
basically.
fireworks last week, and I was like, excuse me, it's August. Okay, you're going to the casino to gamble. There are poker tables, there's blackjack tables.
What's the
There's
autumn
slot
special?
machines.
What's
Um,
table gather?
There's a
like,
there's new
extravagant?
there's new food in the restaurants.
Mm.
There's many new themed games in particular. So like the slot machines all have like a harvest theme right now. They've been setting up some special jackpots that not only give increased money but also give food vouchers for like the restaurants too.
Is there
uh,
any games of skill,
there's-
like archery, like we were doing last time?
There's still the archery thing, but it was it's not always running. There's the fight ring. There is there's some various arcade games where you can win a very small amount of money, like whack-a-mole type stuff. There's
All right, I
knife
think we should
throwing,
just
but they're not
go
very. You don't make a
play
lot of
some
money. doing it.
poker at the
Okay.
table. What do you think, Gaver?
We could. I don't actually know how to play poker IRL, so
Oh, okay. Well,
can we explain to me the rules?
okay. So we'll for this we will do draw video poker,
Oh
which
no!
I will pull up.
You're gonna put it on the screen?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
boy.
try, but it's gonna be annoying. I think.
Oh my god.
Video poker is super fun,
Okay. We're gonna do our
but
best.
maybe not the time to learn from scratch. So maybe we should
Yeah,
do like
maybe.
blackjack or something.
Okay.
I did blackjack last time, so maybe I should do slot machine this time.
How
Okay.
about darts? Are there any dart like
Ooh.
hatchet throwing,
Yeah, dang,
knife
darts.
throwing?
There's knife throwing, hatchet throwing. There's like an indoor archery thing, but these are like carnival games, and you don't win much money. But you can do them.
Aw. All right, Aver. Well, up to you. We can do whatever you want. I am
Slot
gonna do
machine
a check around the casino floor though, and I want to be on the lookout specifically for recognizable faces or recognizable characteristics of songbirds.
Make me a
And
perception
I also want to be
check.
on the lookout. I want to also be on the lookout for the boss lady around here. The one whose office
Yes.
we broke
Viessa?
into.
Okay.
Yes,
All
Viessa.
right.
Yes. her
Make me
name.
a perception check.
21.
Okay.
One. Damn.
You.
16 plus 5. What's up?
How long are you gonna be looking for?
As Aver is doing her decision making here, I'm going to be on like constant scanning.
Okay.
Alert, so at least a good couple minutes, I would say.
You do see someone nearby who fits the description of the Songbird member that you saw last night. You do also see, during this time period, Viessa has returned to the golden escape and she walked inside. She looked like she was in a tizzy.
Ooh, a tizzy. Aver, I'm like looking around and stuff, and there's a songbird like really close to us right now.
What do we do?
Act casual. I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Also, VS is back and she looks pretty pissed.
Okay.
So we should just
Like act casual.
act casual. Exactly. All right, let's go be casual and play
Slot machine.
Okay.
slot machine.
So, how much gold would you like to bet? It takes between 4 and 26 gold for the nice slot machines, the harvest ones right now.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll come strong right out of the gate. I'll do 26.
Okay.
What?
Um,
Come on, DM.
let
mess her up.
me pull a thing up here real quick. Okay.
Feeling lucky. Gonna eat those words.
Okay. Gotta make a scene for the slot machine. Ooh, it rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
Hey.
Singing.
Okay.
Good job.
All right. Gonna make a scene for the slot machine. Cool. Neat.
I am also going to turn my outfit into my fancy armor into like a very ultra touristy, like blend in, like camera and like the hat and like full on. I'm from out of town. This is so wild.
I kind of stand out, so like. Let's see, what am I wearing? If I have like a hood of any kind, I'm gonna put that up and try to cover like my hair. And just have my hair like kind of hanging out of the hood of the side like this.
Okay.
Like it is. IRL.
Blend it.
I don't wanna
Act
be
casual.
Noticed.
Okay, because this
Yeah.
is all I could find, there is a slot machine on here, but it's all fruit themed. Fruit
It's
gets
harvesty.
harvested. There's
Fruit
fruit
harvest,
smoothies.
yeah.
All right, so
Oh yeah, nice.
you're gonna bet, was it 26 gold?
Mhm.
Okay, let's see how much you win.
Okay.
Nothing, probably.
You won nothing. It's not
What?
playing
Slot
music.
machines are
Sorry.
horrible.
All right, do you want to do it again?
Bullshit.
For 26 fucking gold?
My god. Okay, let's take it down a notch. Let's do the 4.
Okay, for 4. Okay,
Yeah.
nothing.
What kind of.
Somebody
That's
beside you, you see there's a very old dwarf, an old man dwarf, who just coughs and he's like, listen, you're gonna lose all your money on that machine, trust me.
You'll know this from experience?
These are the highest outpaying machines here, but they hardly ever hit jackpots. But when you do, whoo!
Sir, have you won one before?
He hacks and says, yeah, once.
Wow, that's
What?
amazing. What's the secret?
Spend a lot of money.
Probably pray. You know, I'm allowed to bet through a blackjack. Let's do blackjack.
Okay, so we play blackjack.
Same as-
All right, so going back to it, I will. I'm not gonna put blackjack on here, but I will pull up a deck of cards. Okay, so the dealer welcomes you over. It is a gnomish woman, and she says, "Hi, you ready? The minimum for this table is 10 gold a hand."
All right. I'll
I'm
give
just
her
gonna
10 gold.
watch, and I'm gonna stand there and keep my eyes on that songbird guy.
The songbird guy is actually approaching you, and he
Oh,
comes
great.
over, and he goes to sit down at the table, and he says, "I don't think you would mind if I joined you, would you?"
Fabulous. Yes, absolutely. We're just enjoying all the sights and sounds, being out of town. And I kind of pull on Aver's shirt a little bit and give her the like one hand and then let's go.
He smiles knowingly at Aver. And then
Knowingly.
he puts
I
down
like that word.
he puts down 10 gold, and the dealer, that's the word, gives you 2 cards, Aver, and
Okay.
dang it, that's not doing what I thought it would. I need to have a deck of cards here with me, but I don't know where they are. Okay.
Just roll to see if you
Nope,
win.
I'm
I
pulling one
guess.
up. Deck of cards.
You're like, no, I'm not
Dealer.
doing that.
Tabletop simulator.
Okay. He gives
Table
you
talk
an
simulator.
ace and a 2. You have an ace and a 2.
Ace is high, right?
Yes.
11 plus 2. Okay. Hit me.
Shit.
Gives you a 3.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to regret this, maybe, but hit me.
The songbird man says, hit me too. Okay. You get a 7, Aver.
Shit.
I think you just busted.
Yeah, I did bust.
The dealer says, you sure did.
Yeah,
The songbird
I
man laughs a little bit and says, hit me. And he puts his head in his hands, and the dealer says, and you busted too. Would you like to go again?
I would love to.
Okay. Deals you a 9 and a 10.
Ooh, I'll stay.
Okay. The dealer draws the house cards and then just sort of smiles. The songbird, however, calls out blackjack. He makes some money. The dealer passes him 20 gold. The dealer puts down a 20. They have a queen and a jack, and then takes your 10 gold from Aver.
Wow, you're so good at this. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
It's
you
the
are so good at
songbird
this.
guy. No, the songbird
Would you
guy.
like to play again? The
I'm not
songbird
talking
guy.
to you.
Oh, sorry. The songbird guy is just like, I've been here for a while. Anyways, what? Maybe the two of you and I could get a drink. Perhaps maybe with some of your friends.
Wow, that sounds really cool, but I
Mm-hmm.
just don't know anybody here, I'm just coming in, hanging out, don't really know
Mhm.
anybody, so you'll have to find your own friends, but I really sure would love you
Well-
to teach me how to play blackjack that good.
He smiles for a second and says, "Well, I don't really know you, but," points at Aver. "You look familiar to me."
Do I?
And I put my arm around her, and I'm like, yes, this is my girlfriend, Aver. Of course, we're
Oh.
just having a great time together. I don't know. She gets that so much. People just come up to her and say, you look so familiar. And that is how I met her, actually,
I do.
Story
I
would
just
have it.
Was
have
that?
a recognizable face.
Was that
Just has one of
you
those faces.
who I saw emerging from behind the counter? He points over to the clerk's table. Just from behind that counter. Very early this morning. You notice his eyes are a little bloodshot. He's been awake a while.
I don't
I
know.
don't
We've
think-
been sleeping in our fancy hotel room. This place is so great.
All right.
We
Well,
were at the pool pretty late drinking, so we went to bed and we slept in and indulged a little bit, and now here we are gambling.
excellent. Make a deception check. He's suspicious of you, even though your disguise is working. He is suspicious.
It's an 11.
He stands up and says, well, it's a pity you weren't those people from last night, so perhaps I'll see you around. And he gives like a little salute and walks away.
You can count on it. Aver, we gotta get out of here right now.
What the fuck was that about?
We gotta get out of here right now.
Okay, I will thank the dealer and I'll get the fuck out.
Thank you
go
for
back
spending your
upstairs.
money at the Golden Escape. Have a great morning.
Can we go knock on Topaz's door like pronto?
All right, so you go back up to Topaz's. What is Nos doing at this time? It's about like 11:30.
I was gonna say, I think Topaz would have called for him to come up there.
Yeah, he's trying to get everything taken care of for that personal concert.
Okay.
Okay.
So has he informed Topaz of that yet? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That was like the first thing he did was go up there.
While he's up there, and before he goes to make whatever arrangements he needs to make, I think Topaz is going to say, she's going to say, Nos, do you think that we should just stop letting Kazri and Aver come over?
It might do well for our reputation, but I do have something in the works.
Oh?
I have been told that there is housing for sale, on the rusty side of the coin.
Which you
Somewhere
would
we
know
can
as the rough district of town.
Right. So somewhere where we could hide out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just worried that if we continue to associate with them, there's going to be much worse problems.
For both of our careers, yes.
She says, well, do you think that we should just hide there and not tell them? I do feel a little bit bad that they're stuck in the middle of this, and I mean, what are they supposed to do?
I mean, they, at the moment, are already involved, so if we take precautions and ensure that our reputations are not at stake here at the casino, we should be fine to continue.
All right. I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
With the hole that we've dug already, it would be foolish not to continue with our current party.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I have grown kind of fond of them, too. In a strange way.
Yes.
All right, well, don't let me from doing whatever it is you need to do. I believe we're all meant to meet back up here in the afternoon, so.
And at this point, we come barging up to the door and like slamming on the door as hard as we can.
Cassie's
Oh my
like the Kramer of this show.
Yeah.
That is accurate, yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's a good one, yeah.
You're
Yeah, I
welcome.
think Topaz just kind of like looks at the door like, oh god, loud noises. Like,
You guys, seriously, let us in right now. Really, right now. Topaz, 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 Topaz.
she opens the door, like, bracing
Pile
herself.
in. Pile in and say, well, we just played blackjack with a songbird who I'm pretty sure they know who we are.
And you
That's
came
what
up
we
here,
did this
why?
morning. Because we wanted to tell you. I think we got him off our tail, but I don't know. He didn't seem too convinced. What do you think, Aver?
You're muted, Allie.
muted.
Sorry. I don't think he believed us.
He's, Nos is just dragging his hands across his face.
Topaz will say, why were you down there playing blackjack?
It's the morning. We were playing it cool.
I thought we were laying low.
It's kind of laying low. Okay, look, you're deserving of this lecture, but still, we were sleuthing around and we were trying to be stealthy, and Avery lost a bunch of money, and we were just trying to check out the place, you know. Hey, she hangs her head a little bit.
Aw. Little puppy, like, oh, okay.
You're just
I know,
having
I
fun.
know you can chew up all the toilet paper.
Sometimes I cannot
Exactly.
resist the vices of the city, but to be fair, I did attempt to disguise myself.
Me too.
I know I kind of stand out, but
All right.
it's clear that
Anyway,
will not be
Let's
enough.
not do that again.
Yeah, it seems like he really was interested in having a drink with us and our friends, which would imply other people that are our friends.
We
And
got
yet
the
you
hell out
still
of there.
came up here.
Well, yeah, okay, maybe that's not the best idea, but again, what's been done has been done, so we can't go back out, not come back. I mean, we could.
Topaz just kind of like looks at Nos and is just remembering the conversation that they had literally 5 minutes ago. And then she looks back to Kazri and she says, no more going out until we get this figured out.
All right, it seems like a very good idea. What are you gonna do?
Well, I have a concert to put on tomorrow, so I will probably be preparing for that.
Who's the concert for?
Tomorrow.
Nos did tell her who it was for, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's for the owner of the casino.
Oh, must be really. Oh, wait a second. The owner of their casino, is that the guy that we sent a message to?
It certainly is.
Wait, do you think this is a good thing or a bad thing? Are we excited or are we scared?
I don't really know what to think. He's kind of a strange man, honestly, from the little that I've met him.
And we told him our suspicions.
Anonymously.
Has he ever booked a concert with you privately before?
Has he?
No.
She shakes her head.
Hey, well that's exciting. Exciting career opportunity for you, Topaz, and I'm really excited for you, but I'm kind of really scared also because that's pretty weird.
You could say that again. But, all I can do is go in as prepared as I can.
Well, I think you're gonna do amazing, because you're, like, ultra awesome, but I'm just afraid that he's gonna, like, try to kill you, or, like, kidnap you, or, like, you know, give you the sunburns, or, you know, yeah.
Really appreciate the,
That's enough, Catherine.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just saying, you gotta watch your back, because that guy
certainly
I
seems
know
like
she knows
a
possibilities.
creeper.
What I know of Horace, that is not a thing he would do. He's an eccentric man and an idiot, but not a murderer.
Yes, admittedly, I don't quite think that he could put together a plan for something like that himself, but I have to be prepared for anything, I suppose.
Well, Ava and I could be your bodyguards. We'll stand outside and make sure, in case we hear any kind of kerfuffle, we'll bust in the door and save the day.
No.
Is that a good idea?
Ah,
Happened.
Topaz will say, I don't know if that's going to be something that will be permitted.
all right.
not.
Well, I'm worried for your health and safety, Topaz, because now that we've seen a weird songbird guy creeping around on us, and now this weird guy's trying to come get a private fancy concert. Sounds amazing. He is the owner of the casino. This is so weird. But I'm a little bit concerned.
Well, I think that you should be more concerned for yourself, considering what happened this morning.
I also agree with that statement.
Topaz says, well, now that you're done with whatever it was you were trying to do this morning, shall we discuss our options?
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I think we should, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe we should make a plan to like make a pact. We'll go to the like new hideout place. Like let's just get it and like rent it, and then we'll go to the new hideout place if everything goes to hell after the concert tomorrow. But if everything is great, then maybe we don't have to worry so much.
What hideout place?
Any kind of hideout place. If we're gonna go to the woods or we're gonna go to my house or to another city or whatever place we want to go lay low in.
We get followed everywhere.
I think Topaz like looks at Nos when he says what hideout.
He's definitely just giving like a fucking The Office ass stare, just like outside of like out a window.
All right. Well, yes. Why don't we wait until that concert is over and then we'll decide where to hide from there.
Camping.
I think
Still
we
on the
have
table.
some different options in store, and depending on what happens, maybe some of them might be more viable than others.
I think that sounds like a good idea. Also, I need to go visit Lorna. So, it just gives me more scouting opportunities.
Well, I don't know that you should do that.
Oh.
Why do you need to go visit Lorna?
Well, I got a lot of stuff to sell, Picked up some garbage at that last place. I don't want to be overburdened,
Just leave it
Selling
in the room.
stuff.
You don't have to carry it around with you.
Yeah, but what if you need it, though,
If you need it, then why are you selling it?
Yeah.
Because of the money. I do need that. All right. I'll stay in the casino. I won't even go down to the floor. What about the restaurants? Because I feel like a buffet sounds really fantastic right now. Especially that autumn buffet.
I think room service might be better for today.
And then I go wander over to your phone, pick it up, start to make an order off the
Not
menu.
here.
You didn't specify. I've already started the order.
Maybe go to my room first.
It's fine. Go ahead.
And I want this, and Miss Topaz says she is totally gonna pick up the tab for this because it's for the group. So thank you very much. See you soon. Click. Now we got some food coming.
Okay, what did you order?
Whatever autumn banquet special there is.
Okay, well there is one of those. So they did tell you, however, that it would take about an hour to prepare that.
I clearly have nowhere to go right now.
You hear a knock at the door.
Well, did I get my autumn thing or not? What comes in it? Knock at the door. What do I get? A turkey? What do I get?
Oh, they didn't say what you got. They just said there was an autumn special. It will be here in an hour.
Okay.
But right after you've made this call, you hear a knock at the door.
Yeah, it can't be the food. I think Topaz kind of like looks at Nos.
Nos will go look through the people.
Gasri, here, let's get out of immediate.
Gazra and Aver, how did you come upstairs, by the way? Elevator or stairs?
Stairs.
To
Gotta get that
25 floors?
cardio in.
Lazy
Yeah.
Gazri up 25 floors?
Well,
Okay.
we're scared.
Okay,
No,
okay.
she's not lazy. She's lazy, but she is athletic,
Okay.
so she can do it really
Okay.
Oh
fast.
god.
All right.
All right, so you see a out the people. You see a halfling man who looks to be in his like mid 40s, just giving a soft knock, and he says, "Hey, it's casino security. I'm just checking out some things."
Does Nos recognize him?
Insight check.
You may make an insight check if you wish, but you do not recognize him.
I'm gonna make one.
I'm with you
You're
on
not-
hiding
you're
in the
not
closet,
looking
dude.
outside.
Yeah, you're not looking outside. So.
I hear him though. Don't I?
That's fair. You do hear him.
20.
Oh yeah.
You've not seen him working at the casino.
All right, I'll go with Aver and hide in the like cloak. What's the word I'm talking about?
Cloakroom?
Cloak.
Coat
Coat
closet?
closet. Oh my gosh, my brain just broke all of a sudden. Coat closet. Holy
Okay.
cow, that was the
Cloak
weirdest thing.
closet.
Not a word.
Nuss will open the door and put his hand out for a moment. Do you have your credentials?
Credential? No, I must have left them in my other work pants. But we heard that there was a fugitive who was running up through the upper halls. One of our other guards saw him run upstairs. Two women, and we were just giving a look and making sure. Who lives in this room again?
Topaz.
Making sure Topaz is okay.
Can Topaz hear all of this?
I would say yes.
She marches over there, and she's like, "I'm sorry, who are you?"
Oh, they call me George Grande. I'm just looking around for.
Okay,
yeah.
George. And you said you're security in this casino?
I am security. Yes.
Interesting.
Without credentials.
And you
Well-
didn't know that I lived in my suite that I've been living in for how many years now? 2-3 years now?
Well, you see, George just gets a little forgetful sometimes.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're fine in here, so you can run along.
All right. Well, you have a pleasant day then. And he goes down the hallway, and you hear him knocking on another door, asking the same questions.
Once he walks away, I think Topaz looks at Nos, like, kind of with an eyebrow raised, like, I think she's kind of wondering if they should call real security on the sky.
Yeah.
He will at the very least call Tulsi.
Tulsi picks up, is like, "Hello, Topaz. How can I help you?"
Hi, Tulsi.
It's Nas. Hi.
Do we have any new security?
I don't have it. We don't have any new security that I know of, but if between you and me, I wouldn't be surprised if after that little incident last night that you probably heard about, there were some replacements going on. So I don't know of anyone. Although I do know one guard just left. He quit.
Ah,
I can't remember his name though. Some dwarven fellow.
I see. Well, if any new security hasn't gone through you, then this man up here is a complete stranger.
What man?
He was halfling, right?
Yeah, it's a halfling man.
Okay.
A halfling man calling himself George Grande.
That's the fakest sounding name I've ever heard.
I know.
Called it.
Okay, I'm gonna call our consultant. I'll tell her. Okay.
Was he actually? He'll like apprise her of like where he was going.
Okay. You do see, however, that are you still looking outside, but in at all?
No, I don't imagine the intercom would be
Okay.
near the door.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit farther inside. So yes, she says, okay, I'll get right on that. Thank you. And
Thank you.
yeah. So she hangs up.
Look
Thank
at my
you, too.
baby boy. He's
Oh,
so
I
precious.
love you.
He is affectionate.
Aggressively so.
Like tackling your face with his face.
He do like the cuddle. You done,
Be
baby?
like that.
Oh, don't jump me.
Oh,
Try
he's
to
got-
Chomp. Munch.
Okay, so what do now?
Well, I'm gonna come out of the closet, so to speak.
Wow! Congratulations.
So to speak.
Hey, I'm only pretending to be your girlfriend.
Hey. Maybe only 50% of the time.
I love you, Wes. That was fast. Oh no.
I'm here to be gay.
Gayness. All right. Yes. So we're gonna come out and basically give a WTF look around the room of that seems to
Happened.
fit our description.
Yeah, I think Topaz looks like annoyed. She's got her arm folded across her chest, and she was probably like supervising Nos making that call. She's about to go full Karen on this bitch.
Oh boy.
Speak to your
Speak to your
manager.
manager.
He'll
You get to speak to the manager's manager tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah.
he'll motion for Kazri and Aber to like still be quiet because he might still be on the floor, and then apprise them of that situation.
You a few moments pass, and you hear commotion outside, followed by panicked noises in an interesting accent as you hear a man that you heard before give a quick scream before it's muffled, and then you hear a very loud bang against the door.
No! Get I want to
And
go look down the hallway!
He'll look out the people real quick.
You see the man's face mashed against the people.
Who's the man?
George
Yeah.
Grande.
Okay.
And you just hear a very rather calm voice say, "Hi, Topaz, Nos, whoever's on the other side of that. Is this your George Grande?"
Does Nos recognize that voice, right?
Yes, that is Ceres.
Yes, Ceres.
Excellent. Would you like to speak with him before I deal with this? And the man starts fighting, and then she pushes him against the door hard. This pitiful piece of trash.
Nos will turn towards Topaz. Do you have any words for this man?
She says, as a matter of fact, I do, and she opens the door.
Let's go. Back in the
Ceres.
Oh, yeah. Back in the closet.
back in the closet.
Okay,
again.
Ceres moves back to let the door open. Well, I guess it would open inwards, and she's just holding the guy up, and you can see his face is already busted up.
Topaz will kind of march up to him and say, do you understand how difficult it is to be a performer at this casino? I have so much work to do every single day, and you come in here and interrupt me in the middle of my practice?
He doesn't say anything for a second, and he just I'm real sorry, Miss Topaz.
Are you sorry, though? Because it seems like you went on to disturb other people up here. Do you think nobody here has anything to do?
He hesitates for a moment, and then you can see Ceres is holding this guy up by one hand, by essentially like the neck, and she squeezes a little bit harder, and he says, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She kind of like glares at him, and then she just kind of like turns her head with a little flourish and marches back into her room.
Do you close the door?
She'll look back and say, do what you will with him to Ceres, and then she'll slam the door behind her.
She smiles right before you slam it, and then you just hear her say, "Oh, his fate is sealed." And she walks away. The man makes a commotion, and then you just hear a like and no more commotion.
Ooh. You got wrecked.
Got him.
Now I will come back out of the closet and say, Topaz, that was amazing. You totally dressed that guy down. That was amazing. He's gonna think twice about being an asshole now.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
more
Really
like
calling him
Ceres is
here.
gonna beat the shit out of him, but I did love that.
Well, he shouldn't have waltzed in here acting like he belonged here.
But we can all agree that he was absolutely 100% a songbird, right? Like, there's no question about that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty obvious.
All right, well,
I'll BRB.
I think Topaz looks to Nos and says, perhaps we ought to discuss some bolstered security measures if they're just letting people like that up into the upper floors like that.
yeah. I mean, I don't think they're really gonna stop all of the things that we're about to encounter this week, but dude, we can call the front desk, I guess.
I mean, they can't stop everything, but at the very least, I mean, he wasn't even trying. George Grande? Who the hell is that?
He sounds like he works at the Rolling Coin, that's for sure.
All I'm saying is they could do a little better job of making sure that only guests are going up to the upper floors or actual employees of the casino.
I agree. But also, I really want to kidnap somebody, so I feel like I really lost my opportunity there. So maybe the guy on the ground floor, if we could just grab him.
You run after Ceres right now, you might not.
That's a pretty good idea, but then she would know I was in here, and that's probably not a really great idea, so...
The intercom lights up.
Please let it be my food.
Nuss will answer it.
Nas, this is Tulsi. What happened? Because, I just saw Ceres come out of the elevator, knocking a halfling guy just around like a sock puppet.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Oh, was that the guy?
Yeah.
Oh. Holy shit. All right. Do you need anything while I'm here?
Has security been bolstered any?
No, and like I said, we lost the one guard, but I expect we'll be getting some new people soon. So do you need extra security for your floor?
Yeah, probably just for this floor.
Do you want
Topaz has been getting bothered more than enough lately.
Okay, fair. Do you want someone she thinks there's two we can move around. Do you want someone subtle and unobtrusive, or someone tough but annoying?
Let's take the subtle one.
Okay, how about I send old man Jeeves up. Is that okay? You would know this guard is one who is very good at what he does, but not very strong. But he's a good watchman, and he doesn't tend to fall asleep too much.
Yes, that's fine.
Sure. Okay, I'll assign him to your floor, and he'll work up there. He should be up there within an hour.
Thank you.
Sure. And she hangs up.
He'll turn around to Topaz, and just say, Jeeves is going to guard this floor. So, Kazri and Aver are out now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're out of the closet.
He'll turn to them and say, you should probably get.
Get? My food is still coming, dude.
That's
I'll
not
get
my
in
problem.
like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Like, you know,
Get some
when it
other
comes.
food. I'll buy it. Don't.
on. But I already put the order in.
I'll buy you a new one.
And I like walk like super whiny to the door.
He'll
You'll
he'll turn to Ava real quick and just say, um, only employees can come up here for the time being. I'll come down and give you details on what I have planned soon.
Understood.
Well, if we don't see you before tomorrow, good luck with the concert. And remember, watch your butt.
We will.
Thank you, Kazri.
Mm-hmm.
If you have anything to ask Jeeves, make sure you do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
He's very good at searching for evidence.
Aw.
Can we
It's the
take a
first
little
thing
breaky break?
I thought of when you
Sure.
said me and Jeeves.
We're
5-minute
gonna take a
break,
5-minute break. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. All right, everybody.
5-minute break,
Bye bye.
break.
Oh, I'm gonna read off some current holidays after 5 minutes. So stay tuned for
Oh,
that. We'll
cool.
tell you about.
Did you start
whatever-
the music?
I did. I started it. Not only
So proud of
I started it like 10 minutes in. Okay, we're pausing. Okay, BRB in 5.
You should.
reorder.
Hi, we're back. Slowly back. The
Hello.
stream I think is on like low latency. Wait, high latency mode? I don't know. Whatever it is to make it a
I don't
little
know.
more friendly for shit internet, and it will like refresh slower. So when I transition the scene, it changes on Twitch like 20 seconds later.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm still waiting on it to change. Actually, I think it
Yeah.
changed. It
There you
changed.
go.
Hooray!
Yeah, I've seen it for a little bit, so.
Yeah.
Well, here
Okay,
we are.
we back. Okay, so Aver and Kazri are banned from the wonderful Casa
Sad.
de Topaz.
sad.
And my autumn feast.
Which, as you are leaving, you hear the
No, shut up.
Sorry.
No.
as you are leaving, you hear the elevator door open.
Okay, and I hold the door, like I put my arm up at the door and see the feast coming. Topaz, please let me take my feast. Topaz, please let me take my feast, please.
Is that what's in the elevator?
Yep,
I
that's what's
hope
coming
so.
out. It is
Okay,
a
yeah.
big ass cart with many silver platters on it.
What is Aver's room number?
I think you're on like it's like the third or fourth
I don't
floor.
even remember.
Do we say? Hold on.
I don't even remember.
It doesn't matter.
I
Let
guess
me
it
just
doesn't
make up a
really matter.
number.
Yeah,
She's
make up a
just
number.
gonna
I'll tell you.
317.
317?
420.
420.
Okay.
All right. She'll tell them to take that down to 420.
And I
Oh
will
my God.
personally supervise. And I kind of push the attendant out of the way and start pushing it myself to the elevator and like, I'm so excited about this.
Just glad.
And
to
then we
couldn't
go
have
down.
given away more of my gold.
Okay. So you go down, and I am trying to find out exactly where Aver's room is, because I thought I signed one, but I did not. So, Aver, where's your room?
420,
I
dude.
probably shouldn't actually be 420. Let's go with 3.
I'm not
not?
saying you
Gotta be
can't.
one in the building.
You can.
No,
No.
There is
Whatever.
one.
419.
419.
Blaze
Sure.
it room.
419. That is
Next
officially.
to the Blaze It room.
Yeah.
Blaze it adjacent.
Just like my actual apartment. My neighbors.
Aver in room 419. Kinda blaze it. Okay, that
Almost.
is what I've written in the notes. So now it is canon.
Cool.
Facts now.
Mhm.
All right, well, we'll roll up, and I'm gonna just take all the lids off and just hand them up to the attendant, and then push the cart in, and then
Okay,
close the door.
enjoy. And the attendant holds out their hand for a tip as you close the door.
Oh wait, okay, all right.
they're
I
still standing
reopen the
there frozen.
door and give them 5 gold.
Oh.
Bye. Close
Aren't
the door.
tips supposed to be like 15%? This is
I don't know. Not here.
How much did that cost?
I don't know. Free to me.
Actually, if they think for a second, math. You know
how
what?
much did
This
that
is close. Bye, and they leave.
How much did that cost? Because I have to take it out of my gold.
That one cost.
It's on the house, dude.
It was 60 gold for the whole platter.
Oh my god!
On the house. It should have been on the
It
house.
is some crazy stuff, though. You have a whole fried turkey, deep fried. You have stuffing. You have candied yams. You have some sort of like dragon sausage that looks very similar to the type of thing that came from Glendis. However, upon closer inspection, you can tell it's imitation dragon meat.
Oh, well, they had to
There's
skip
some
somewhere, I'm sure.
there's some green beans in there with candied pecans with it. Actually, no, sorry, slivered almonds. That's better.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about the dragon sausage. So
How about
Oh,
little
no.
cake
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of?
You do see some desserts. There's a very nice like it's like a ambrosia salad, and for the ending like the like piece de resistance, you have a sundae there that has gold leaf stuck into the ice cream on top.
Well, I better start there and grab the sundae. And Avery, you want
Is
to
that
watch
first?
whatever the D&D equivalent world of watching movies and eating a ton of food is?
I guess
There's
it's
some- is there an
reading.
Is there an entertainment center?
There's bars and stuff downstairs, and as far as the entertainment in the room goes, there's a couple like local publications that are there. There's nothing like a TV.
Oh,
though.
wow. All right, well, we can play chess.
There's the chessboard. There's
Okay.
some decks of cards in
Exciting.
there.
Well, we're not allowed to go
Okay.
downstairs, and we're not allowed to go upstairs, and we just have to sit here and eat
It's
all of
okay.
this delicious food. Eat,
We
eat
will
food.
just we will just do as we are doing in life, and we will quarantine in this room.
You hear a knock at your door.
I will go look out the little peephole.
You see Otto standing there, looking up at you like this.
Oh,
I open the
Otto.
door.
Yeah.
Yes, can I help you?
Hi, Aver.
Hi.
What's up?
We're eating a
Uh,
feast.
It's about
I
to
say
eat.
from
Oh,
far
that's
into
wonderful.
the
And he
room.
walks past you into the room.
Yes.
He
come on
goes
in.
over and he grabs a little turkey leg and says, "Oh, this is my favorite part. Thanks so much." And he goes and sits on your bed and starts eating it.
Okay, but Otto, you
On
can
the
only have the
bed?
gross stuff that we don't want
Monster.
after this, okay? So, like, these peppers, you can have this, and, like, onion thing can have that. and-
Listen, I lost. Me and Flicka lost the grotto. Give us something. Is that gold leaf?
all right.
Why
Where
would
is
that be in
Flicka?
food?
Where's Flicka?
Flicka's in the room. We need to get
All
the hell
right.
out of here. This place is weird. We want to go back to the grotto, but the songbirds.
Oh, right. Okay, we should probably get you caught up. So, what do you know right
What?
now about the whole songbird operations as it currently stands?
I mean, nothing. I haven't learned anything. We haven't went anywhere. We just sort of sat in this room and our room, and ate
Did you hear an
shitty
explosion
food.
last night by any chance?
Oh, I thought we were just above the brothel. I actually don't know how that would explain that off. I mean, we heard something. It rumbled a little bit.
Otto,
killed
you're a
Kayla.
strange man, my friend.
Thanks.
All right. Well, here's the deal. We had the tablet. We took the tablet.
Mhm.
We went in the thing. We got the prize. We blew up some stuff. We ran away, and now we're on the lam, eating this delicious food.
Uh-huh.
And that brings us to right now.
So, you use the tablet?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Ah.
So, is there any reason to keep it away from people now?
No. But there are a lot of people that want to kill us.
Oh, I take by extension they probably would like to kill me, Otto, as well.
Well, now that you're here, probably, yeah.
Oh, well, this turkey leg is really
Not
good.
helpful.
Cool. Well, I
You're lining.
dearly appreciate you not telling me about the increased danger of walking inside before I, was invited in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're probably gonna die now.
Oh,
Catherine.
No.
so what you're saying is I should send Otto Mom a nice letter saying, my friends got me killed probably.
No, we're not going to die. None
I
of
just
us.
want, and I stop and I look around the room to all two of you that are there, and I want everyone to know that everything would have been totally fine if we had just gone to that party and that tablet had never entered our lives, and by proxy, Otto had never entered our lives. I think you are the one that should be thankful for us. The end of the story.
I don't feel like arguing. This turkey's making me sleepy, so yes.
Well, there you go. So, what do you want to do, dude? I think you should probably get out of town. Seems like the grotto isn't gonna happen again.
I miss fucking around in the grotto.
The other option is you and me could band together and assassinate all of the songbirds in the city, and then we solve everybody's problem together. What do you think?
We're
Yep.
supposed to lay low, Catherine.
I know, but
Kazir,
if you
did
get
anyone ever
somebody
tell
on my
you
side?
that your plans are insane?
Yeah, but they always work,
I do
though.
all the
That's the
time.
great thing.
Do they, though?
When have they not worked?
Otto looks
A
over
few
at
times.
Aver.
I can remember.
When have they not worked?
I could think of a few times.
All right. Well, look, it is always better for us to be together, but Ms. Fancy Pants and her assistant have locked us off from the top floor. We're rejected. We're
Top-
rejected from the whole group.
Topaz kicked you out. Are you out of the friend group
Yes.
now? Aha.
Yes.
That's
You
that's a
try and
little
go up
funny.
there, you're gonna get
We're
kicked out too. I don't
I-
think they actually like us.
I
all
don't
that
think
much.
they like me either, but I mean,
We're
I
kicked
guess they
out
didn't.
for
I guess they
good
did not like me. I'm.
Criminals gotta stick
Some-
together. We can go to the Brownwater Tavern right now and end this thing.
No.
Come on, Otto.
We're not going anywhere.
I'm gonna leave.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Best of luck, my
Well,
friend.
what do you want me to do? Sit in your room all the day?
I mean,
Not especially not if you're gonna eat all the food and I pull the cart closer.
I'm not
to
gonna
me.
eat any food. He goes and he does take like a finger into that ice cream sundae.
Oh.
As I'm eating it, give him a slap. Get out of here.
All right, well, come see me if you need any work or something, or want to die with other people.
Yeah, I do want work. I want to work to kill songbirds or at least kidnap somebody. I haven't been able to kidnap anybody anytime recently, and I feel like that's a real big problem.
Otto looks at Ava and says, "How many people has she kidnapped?"
your guess is as good as mine.
Huh.
All I know is that you need to be careful.
Well,
And
I guess thanks for the heads up.
yes, and if you get out in the world and you find that it's dangerous, then come back here carefully. Be seen or anything, and you will have the place to stay.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's nice to know that people care about old Otto. I don't know why I said old. I'm not old at all. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hopefully not die. So have a good rest of your day.
Goodbye.
leaves.
See you later.
And as he's walking away, he walks past Kazri and says, "Oh no, I dropped something." And he drops the turkey bone and then runs out.
Littering
Monster!
on the floor.
Even?
I'll pick up the turkey bone.
What a terrible human. I mean, halfling.
No.
I mean, gnome.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. You hear a knock at the door, Topaz. And
So many
Nos.
visits.
Mhm.
Okay.
Everybody's getting visits, man.
Is Nas still in the room?
Yeah. He'll look through the people again.
You see an old man that you recognize as old Jeeves standing there.
It's him. He Nos will open the door and greet him.
Jeeves comes up and says, Nos, Topaz, it's nice to see you all again. I've been assigned up here. I hope I can help out. I'll watch all night. Where would you like me to sit? I don't want to sit like too close to the door, but not so far away that I, can't see anything.
I trust your judgment, Jeeves.
All right.
I would like to ask a specific favor of you.
Sure.
For only employees to
Yeah.
be allowed up.
Whoa, well, sure. So I take it that guy shouldn't come in. He points down the hallway. If you look out there, you will see Troy, just sort of like freezing in the middle of the hallway with a bouquet of flowers.
He'll
Nas like, yes, exactly.
especially him. No.
Perfect example.
He'll think for a second and just like kind of go he's fine.
Okay. Troy senses that it's okay to approach, and he comes on by. And as Jeeves does, you can see him like puff up his chest. Jeeves looks to be in his mid to late 70s. He's a human man. He's very scrawny, but you can tell he's seen a lot of like guard days. And he just puffs up his chest and says, "Well, they said you're okay, so you're okay in my book, but don't be causing trouble."
Yeah, Troy.
Troy's just like, I wouldn't dream of it. Thank you. And he actually pulls out a single flower and hands it to Jeeves. And Jeeves is just sort of taken aback, and he says, "Oh, Well, thank you, young man. And he puts it in his guard pocket, coat pocket, shirt pocket. That's the word. And Troy looks at Nos and says, may I enter?
He ushers him in.
Okay. He comes in and walks over to Topaz and hands her a bouquet of dragon lily flowers.
What do those look like?
Are
Are they just like tiger lilies?
I meant tiger lilies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dragon lilies is cooler.
it is cooler.
Yeah,
that's
that
that's
sounds
what we're gonna
cool.
call them. They're tiger lilies, but
In this
dragon
world.
lilies.
Cool.
Mhm.
She'll take them and say, "My Troy, I'm going to run out of room to display all of these things if you keep bringing them."
Oh well, that's the goal. Just total botanical takeover of the Topaz suite.
She'll lay them on the table and say, "So, you've noticed the guard at the door."
I did. Seems like a charming old feller. Kinda like him. He leans in to whispers, "Could he stop an attack? Let's be real."
Topaz will say, pretty capable. Don't know that he's the strongest, but he certainly keeps a watchful eye."
Well, okay. You know how to find me if you need me. Just ring the intercom and I'll be right up if fiery justice be your need, and an awkward hero.
She says, "Did anyone knock on your door?"
I mean, Ceres came by for a bit, but no. She did say that she caught someone up here, though, so I wanted to come just check in.
Yes. So, the person who decided to stop by was almost certainly a songbird and was definitely looking for Avert Kazri. So, they've been banished to their room downstairs.
Oh. He looks back and sees...
Why?
Is Nos still talking to Jeeves, or is he back inside?
No, he's back inside.
Okay. Troy just says, "Well, I'm sure you maybe both share this opinion, but that seems smart."
She smiles a little bit at that, and she says, the other thing is, I have a private concert for casino owner tomorrow, and then after that we will decide what to do as far as where to go and if we need to hide out, all that.
Oh. Have you ever done that before? Is that normal? A private concert?
No, I haven't. Well, I assume she's probably done private concerts in general, but she'll say, I've done private concerts before, but never for him.
Well, are you worried about it?
Not terribly, but I suppose the possibility of something happening is not non-existent.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, and if you need anyone to help, aside from the capable hands of Nos here, do let me know.
Fiery justice, etc., etc.
Fiery justice, the most riveting of conversation, and someone to give wine to people more important than me. The works.
She'll say, I think it'll be fine, but I can't exactly go disappearing until I take care of that, so.
Sure. Well, do be safe. I'm gonna go see, gonna go try to feel out how much Ceres knows about all this. She seemed a little, I wanted to say worked up at first, but, she seemed almost giddy to, have arrested that guy on your floor, so.
I think she's genuinely looking for something to do.
that may be the case. So maybe I'll go see what she knows. If you need her for muscle, feel free to ask her. I'm sure she would be up for it. But I know we're being subtle.
Yes, I will certainly let her know. She kind of looked thoughtful for a moment, and she says, perhaps if we can't trust Kazri to do it, we could give her the tablet.
To give to the songbirds?
Well, yes, or to lure them out, one way or the other.
Oh, so maybe use her as bait?
I can't imagine she'd object to that if she got the chance to kick some ass, so to speak.
She does sound like she really wants to do that. And maybe she could make some money with the tablet. And, she did seem very pro kidnapping of the songbirds, but perhaps that sounds like it could work out well in multiple ways, perhaps. Assuming Kazri doesn't die.
Well, I meant Ceres. Sorry, did I say Kazri?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Perhaps he goes and cleans out some earwax from his ears.
No, you said
Ceres.
if we can't trust Kazri to do it.
Oh, okay.
So you were
You
talking
could
about
trust Ceres to do
the
it,
one.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I understand. So he says, I'm sure Ceres would be. I'm sure if Ceres had an excuse to let loose on the songbird, she would be most happy about it. But for now, I know she does know some things about their operations. But Kat, what are you doing? She does
Cat
know some
attack.
things about their operations, but she has thus far maintained a steady blade for want of more information. But should those people become less useful, it might be a colorful situation. Red's the color, I mean.
Yes, I gathered that. Well, I suppose, nom 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 nom. I suppose,
Bitey.
keep me updated
son.
on what she says, and
Of course.
let you know how the concert goes.
I don't even know how he's wrapped up in this cable. I'm very confused by it. Oh, I see.
Baby son. I love
He
him.
just wants to be close
Bitey
to you
boy.
and also
He
nibble
is
on your
bitey.
headphones.
Okay.
He
So,
launches everything.
He really does. So, okay, so he says, okay. I'll make sure to, speak to her with a degree of subtlety, but, I'll also keep you abreast of the things that are happening.
Alright. That's all I can ask for.
Okay.
Thank you for doing this for us.
Of course. Happy to help, and, do enjoy the lilies.
Of course. They're
He,
quite beautiful.
he gives a wink and gives like a very fancy blown kiss, and he turns to leave.
Like the
Flush out.
Allison one?
Oh, kinda, yeah.
I miss Ellison.
Note emote.
The Dote emote.
The tip of the hat, milady.
No, not Milady.
Okay.
He's not a neckbeard because he actually has a girl.
The
Sorry, so savage.
Okay, what is everyone doing? We're probably gonna wrap up soon.
Lost used to become a
Good.
homeowner.
Okay, are you going to hunt a home?
Yeah.
Okay. House Hunters, NOS edition. Alright, so tell me exactly what you're gonna do and if anyone's going with you.
How exciting.
Oh,
Um,
Don't get
He'll
too excited,
probably-
neighbor.
he'll probably go to Elle's neck of the woods. Yeah, hell no.
See? See?
Okay. So Elle is at her. She's looking bored as you approach the travel agency. There's no one in line. Nothing seems to be moving. And as soon as she sees you, she perks up and she just goes from like this and says, "Nas, how are you? Hi, come here, come here."
He waves as he approaches and says, "Good afternoon."
Hi, I've been waiting for you. 1 second before you say anything. She pulls out a. It's essentially like a wooden chest that appears to be insulated in some way with ice inside, and she pulls out a tray of tiramisu. And she says,
Huh.
"I made this for you. But it needs to be on ice. So if you're not going back to your room or back to the hotel, you might want to wait to take it. But I cut you a square out." And she hands you a little plate with a square on it.
Oh, thank you. He'll take a little bite of this first before saying anything.
It is very good.
I need to find something to put in my mouth.
The espresso flavor is very strong though.
Oh, I want that right
Oh, I
now.
want tiramisu now.
Tiramisu is my favorite.
There's a really good place in.
This is gonna be crunchy, so it's not tiramisu. So, but
Okay.
it's something. It's what I had on hand.
Hmm.
Oh wow!
It's good, right? I think the lady fingers might have got a little crunchy, which is strange, but
That
I-
okay. I forgot what ladyfingers were for a second. I was like, the fuck is he talking about?
yeah. So
Actually,
she looks very happy. It's like, "I'm so glad you like it. It's my mom's recipe, but I adapted it and I used some nice new local espresso. And by local, I mean made in my kitchen."
That's very nice. Oh. As he finishes that square off, and I get all this snack dust out of my throat.
Exact.
He. I lost my train of thought already. It was the snack dust.
The dreaded snack
He-
dust.
He finishes up his square, and he like puts the plate and the fork and everything
Mhm.
down. He turns to her and says, "Well, I was hoping somebody could relieve you of your station for a while while I house shop."
Oh, I don't have anyone who could relieve me right now. However, she looks around. Oh no, an emergency came up and I had to close. Oh no. And she begins to pull the shutter down and a close sign pops up and you just hear from behind the shutter, "Oh no. It's like I've got to go somewhere with my good friend Nas. Oh no." And then she pops out around the side and says, "Let's do it."
All right. Snack dust.
Snack dust.
Snack dust.
What's my cat doing?
What is
Okay.
He's being like a shit right now. I love him, but he's
As
being-
usual,
He's yeah.
being himself.
Little baby man.
I love him.
Gremlin man.
He'll
Yeah.
probably want to go to Elle's neck of the woods, just like that neighborhood specifically.
So she leads you back to the rusted side of the coin, and she actually walks by her parents' place where she was with her mom, and she says, "There's my house. That's where I baked this." And she waves, and you can see her mom, a older-looking tiefling, waving back, and Elle just says, "But we don't have to go in, so let's continue on." And she takes you by a couple houses that are for sale. You see there's a small 1 floor that is for sale for 500 gold. You see that there's a 2-story, like a nice like townhome that sort of sticks out as being maybe a little too nice for this district. It is 2,000 gold. And then you see another more modest 2-floor home for 1,200 gold.
What about renting?
There are some rental signs
Gentrification
too.
has become early. Began early.
Yeah. Are you more interested in a rental, perhaps?
Probably rent to own.
Like a lease?
Yes.
Oh, sure. Well, the Bank of Ilis and, under Halcyon and all this, blah, 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 they do offer mortgages. So that's certainly a thing you could do. And, yeah. Is this, what price range are you looking for?
Honestly, I didn't think that far. He'll look at that. What was it? 500 gold house.
Yeah.
He'll take a look at that one and kind of gesture towards it
Okay.
and say, "This seems to suit my needs fine."
Okay. Well, so Elle walks you over to it, and you can see there's a little a buzzer-looking thing that says "Ring for Service." Do you want to page the real estate agent?
May as well, and he'll push it.
Okay. You hear a buzz, and just an automated message says, "Our representative will be with you shortly." A couple minutes pass, and then you hear someone running down the sidewalk. You can hear the clack, 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 clack of heels as someone runs. And a woman stops near you and says, "Hi, I've been called, and I'm here to help you tour this house. Hi. How are you?"
I'm well. I'm the guy looking for a house. I'm Nos.
Excellent. Nice to meet you. She's trying to catch her breath a bit. I'm Gina. I work at Ios Rentals. And Ios Rentals and like houses, real estate. That's the word. I'm very tired. You can see that one of her heels broke while she was running here.
Oh,
Oh,
She's like,
I can't.
I like
I
all
can't
of
fix
us are
that.
like, oh.
she's like popping it back in. She's like, it's not gonna stay. So she takes the other heel and breaks it off, and she's just standing there in like new flats. She says, "Good as new. I want to get this sold. Would you like a tour?"
Sure.
Okay, so she walks in, and her feet are not doing too well with this walk. Elle looks down at you and just kind of leans in and whispers, like, "What the hell?"
I don't know.
Gina leads you in, and she says, "All right, so here we have a fabulous 4-room house. It's very small, but the price is right, and it's a bit of a fixer-upper. It's not super nice inside. There's no furnishing either." She says, "Here you've just entered into the living room. You have a master bedroom, a bathroom, and a kitchen. And that is it. Oh, there's a porch in the front and like a little area out back if you wanted to like go out and grill or, have a small yard to sit in."
It's 500 gold a month
No, it's 500 gold it's 500 gold to buy it.
to buy.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay. He will ask. I live in an apartment, so I don't know shit from fuck.
Me too.
What are
Same.
your
big mood.
leasing options?
Well, if you wanted to lease this place, we could lease it to you for 25 gold a month as a rent. Wait, no, 20 gold a month. If If you wanted to buy, it would be 500 gold. And if you don't have that, you're welcome to make a loan, inquire about a loan for mortgage at the Ilis bank. That's a possibility. So you could buy it, or you could just lease it from us as a rental. Elle leans down to Nos and just says, you might want to ask if there are any problems with it.
He nods, and try to think how to word this. Because this is a pretty, if I'm imagining this right, this is a pretty densely populated neighborhood.
There's a fair bit of people there. It's not a very nice place, and this house actually looks less nice than the ones around it.
Yeah. Okay. He'll say, when you mean fixer upper, how severe are we?
Just minor structural repairs could be made to some load-bearing pillars, and the floor is not the nicest. And we did recently clear a spider infestation that sometimes comes back, but mostly it seems fine. She closes her eyes for a second. 400 gold.
He nods and says, I could do 200 this month and 200 the next, if that is acceptable.
Make a persuasion check.
$19.
She says, I think that works great.
Okay, well, he'll give her the 200.
Okay. She takes it and she smiles and she pulls out some documents and sits you down on the floor like, crisscross applesauce, and gets a pen out, and she hands you the deed to sign. If you sign this, then the house is yours.
Could he read it over real quick?
Sure.
Anything suspicious in this legal document?
Many legal documents have suspicious things in them.
Oh yeah.
Make a
Mouse is smart.
insight check as you read through it.
Ugh, that's an 8.
It
All good here.
seems
Okay,
fine.
I believe you.
Elle's nodding, like, seems legit, yeah.
He will still sign under a pseudonym. Don't ask me because I didn't think about it.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I'll tell you next time.
She looks at it and is like, oh, that's an interesting name. Mr. You now have a house. Enjoy your new home. I'm gonna get out of your hair. And Gina gives a bow, stands up, and leaves. And as soon as she does, Elle like glomps you. She's like, Nos, you've got a house. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Oh, and it's close to my place. I can bring you baked goods all the time now.
Oh, thank you. For now, though, for at the very least your safety, it'd probably be best to not, however. I don't mean to be rude.
Oh, well, okay. So, I'm not going to ask what you're into, because I know you've got your, suave ways and whatnot. But, okay, so if you want baked goods, you can maybe give me a code word. Maybe I'll have them at my booth the next day.
Absolutely. I would love that.
She smiles and just says, okay, well, I brought this along, and she pulls out the chest with the ice in it with the tray of tiramisu and hands it to you. Says, well, I probably better get back to my booth before, I get fired.
Thank you for your help.
Of course. Have a great day, Nos. And she
You
turns
too.
to leave. Okay.
Okay. Probably a very quick thing that we wouldn't really have to get too far into.
Uh-huh.
Nos has. Sorry, I need to find it now. Where is it? The background folk hero. Could
Mhm.
he wrangle some guys up in the neighborhood to maybe help him fix the place over the next couple days?
You could. Absolutely. So
Should
we'll...
I maybe do a couple persuasion checks?
we can do that now, or we can do it when we return next week. It's up to you.
I can do that now real quick.
Okay, so
I'll
make
probably get
how many
some.
guys you want to hire or persuade to help you. Make that many persuasion rolls.
Let's see. Let's probably do like 4.
Four hot guys.
I've got one hot guy.
Aw.
Okay, what was the rolls? What were
I
the rolls?
got 2 8s, a 17, and a 10.
Yeah, you only got one.
I got one hot guy.
One hot guy.
Dang.
You
Two
do know,
kinda
however,
not hot guys, but like one hot guy.
you got one pretty hot guy to come help, and you also do know, you remember that the elevator operator lives nearby.
Oh yeah, I could get Core.
Mm-hmm. Do you get
Yeah.
him?
If he's home.
He is totally home. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He'll ask him for a bit of help.
He looks excited, and he's like, "I would be so happy to help you. That sounds great." So he helps you out.
Alright, cool. I'm imagining, considering it's only like 2 people and kind of Nos,
Mm-hmm.
home improvement is not his forte. They don't get the spider infestation taken care of, probably, but most things, maybe.
You haven't noticed a spider infestation yet, though.
Oh God.
I mean, like permanently.
I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
Man.
If you tried to take care of it, though, we'll handle that next time. But
Yeah, we
you
can
don't
handle
notice
it next
anything. But,
Um,
I just hope there's some art that's going to exist of Nos in overalls and 2 like big dudes helping him out. So
just a
if it
little
doesn't
baby.
exist, then I'm going to draw it with
Oh, baby.
my mad art
Oh
skills.
yeah.
Okay. Is anything else Nos does?
little farmer boy. No, I think that's it for Nos. He winds up waddling his way back to the hotel.
Okay. Before we end tonight, what is everyone doing?
I ate myself into a
Laying
food coma
low.
and passed out on the bed with some half-eaten bowl of macaroni and cheese next to me.
Okay. What is
Making
Ava
sure
doing?
Catherine doesn't throw up.
Okay.
Food
you
coma.
both do have a knock at the door.
Oh man.
Okay, I'll go
I'm
and look out
leave
the
us
little.
alone.
It
Okay.
is some sort of a book slapping against the door.
Bro?
hmm
Okay, I'll let him in.
He comes in, and a text bubble appears above his head. However, we cut to
Oh,
black.
Lord.
What is Topaz doing?
Fuck. That's not fair!
Topaz is probably deciding tomorrow. Making a set list.
Okay. And is Nos just going back, or is he doing anything else?
Yeah, he'll go tell Topaz the deal with the house. Could I also make a probably perception check, or maybe even an insight, to see if like anybody was following him or watching him?
Sure. You can make a perception check for that.
Okay. Let's see how my rolls do now. That's a 14.
You didn't get the feeling that anyone was following you up. Did you use the stairs or the elevator?
Stairs.
Okay. You didn't see anyone. It would be pretty easy to see people in the stairs. And once you get up, you can see that Jeeves is leaning against the wall with his arms crossed. And as soon as you come up, he says, I didn't see anybody today, Nos. It's been all clear up here. Well, except,
Thank
you
you,
know,
Jeeves.
that he lowers his voice for a second. He leans in. That douchebag piano player, he keeps coming in and out of his room today. What's his name?
Unfortunately, he's
Jo-
an employee.
Giorgio? Yeah. Just if I was in charge, I'd have fired him years ago, but
I love him.
Cheese is good.
you can also see that his the flower is still in his shirt. And he seems kind of proud of it. Okay.
Just a sweet ornament.
All right. Anything else?
I suppose at some point he'll want to tell Aver and Cassary, but we could do that after Libro.
Okay. Libro is going to deliver the message next time because that's our cliffhanger.
Dang.
I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Okay. All right, everybody.
Sorry,
That
we
was
passed
fun.
out from a food coma.
Yeah,
How can you be unhappy about that?
it's true. That's almost what I did with all the Chinese food I ate.
That's
Look
right.
how many crab rangoons I have left.
I wish I had all of those
How
right
many?
now.
That's too many. This was like 4
is a
hours. I
lot.
thought
Lot
it
of
was gonna be
crab
like
rangoon.
4 of them, like or 5 maybe.
a lot.
No, it's like a whole bag. This is a whole situation here.
I can't. Yeah, that's too many. I
That's too
used to
many.
work at a Chinese restaurant, and I cannot eat more than one of those.
Yeah, I ate 2, and I was like, oh,
That's a lot.
Mistake.
It's like so much
there's a lot
So
there.
much.
berries.
I
Yeah.
also used to work at a Chinese restaurant for 2 weeks.
Not me.
I worked at one for 8 months,
Mm-hmm.
and it
I
was
worked-
the worst job I've ever had.
Mm.
Oh,
Mine was
I worked at a
interesting.
Tex-Mex place and a calzone place
Hmm.
and a breakfast place
My favorite for
I did a
Aaron is
lot of-
the
serving.
cool amusement park pictures you would post.
oh yeah.
Also worked at an amusement park.
I like
So
those.
did I.
Yeah.
Which park
Um,
did you work at?
I will discuss that off stream.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Go
yeah.
in the private chat. Everybody have
Just
a good
in
night.
case.
We love you.
Exciting.
Bye.